freshman year. Under her leadership, the school has successfully participated in many fundraisers and service projects for the Christmas Toy Drive, Crush for a Crush, Senior Sunrise, and Senior Sunset. She is a member of the ladies soccer team for 4 years and a varsity cheerleader for 2 years. She is a member of the National Honor Society and National Technical Honor Society while earning 36 college credit hours. In her spare time, she is a volunteer and loves photography. In fact, she has been in yearbook for 2 years, and this year she has served as one of the yearbook editors. Ms. Flores will be attending UNC Chapel Hill, where she will major in secondary math education. Please welcome Ms. Ashley Flores.
Thank you, Dr. Badgett. Good morning, Greyhounds, family, friends, faculty, and staff. My name is Ashley Flores, and it has been an absolute pleasure to serve as your student body president. 9 years ago, I sat in these stands listening to my brother give his graduation speech. And it was at that moment I knew I wanted to do the same. Today, I have the honor of standing before you, reading my speech, and living my dreams. Being the student body president has been the best experience, and if I could do it all over again, I would. I have loved every minute of event planning, fundraising, and answering the many questions I would get about any and every event that would go on at school. Class of 2023, we are part of history. Who would have thought that back in 2019, when we first came through the halls of North Surrey, that we were some of the last to witness a normal high school experience. Our freshman year turned into a super long spring break. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the idea of not having to do any reader's checks for Miss Edwards, but I miss seeing different faces every day. Our sophomore year, we experienced virtual school and the dreadful A and B days, social distance, plus the trending fashion statement, masks. Our junior year, we were finally able to return to school full time, but still with masks until all mandates were lifted. And finally, this year, our senior year, we were in what I like to call a new normal. As seniors, we experienced our last yearbook portraits and last first day of school. We finally got the first row experience at football games, and it was now us yelling at the underclassmen to get back. We wore our yearly grit outfits one last time and celebrated our last homecoming with Spirit Week. We reunited at Senior Sunrise, half awake, and celebrated our first senior-only event. The long-awaited basketball season finally came around, and although our voices were lost, countless memories were gained. We had our last unforgettable prom, as well as senior awards and decision day, where we shared our next journeys. And finally, senior sunset, where we came together one last time before today and got to enjoy everything around us. As president, I wanted to make sure we experienced everything to the fullest potential, because if the pandemic taught us anything, it was to live in the moment and take everything in. Student body president was one of my many titles. Among the others were translator, photographer, tour guide, editor, tutor, athlete, intern, but my favorite one of all had to be student. Throughout these 4 years, I have had the absolute pleasure of meeting and getting to experience every day with some of the most amazing staff. I know we will miss walking into the new wing and seeing Randy's big smile. I will miss the many life lessons and laughs in Ms. Combs' first semester English 4 class. I will miss hearing the words, "I got you already," as I walked through the lunch line and saw Brandy's face. Although it was scary at first, being the only freshman, I would go back and sit in Coach Slate's civics class with all those sophomores again. And yes, I would go back and take those reader's checks in Miss Edwards' class. Cooking exciting meals in Miss Johnson's class and hearing Mr. Jessup play the banjo will be unforgettable. I'll miss the memories the Media Center brought me and the safe space that was created in the counselor's office. Ms. Arita, I truly thank you for being there through all the tears. Teachers, thank you. I know these last 4 years have not been easy for you, but know you have made a difference. and you continue to make a difference. To our wonderful custodians, cafeteria staff, nurses, office staff, school counseling staff, and bus drivers, I want to thank you for your hard work, and I hope you know it definitely does not go unnoticed. I am forever grateful to have had the opportunity to develop a relationship with faculty and staff during my high school years, and you have inspired me to be the difference in this world. As a first-generation high school student going to college, I am forever thankful for the opportunities I have been granted. I won't lie, there were many times when I thought I couldn't do it. Things felt impossible, and I felt like it was time to give up. However, I had my teachers who constantly told me I could do great things in life and to keep on going. I had counselors who cheered me on every step of the way, friends who supported my weird self, siblings who paved the way for greatness, and my parents who, without their blood, sweat, and tears, I would not be where I am today. They are and continue to be my motivation in this crazy thing we call life. My siblings and I are reminders that crossing borders, learning a new language, and establishing a new life in a whole new country was worth it. Because now they will have 3 high school graduates and soon to be 3 first-generation college students. This next part of my speech, some of you may not understand, but the ones most important to me will. Mis papás primero llegaron a los Estados Unidos sin nada más que ellos mismos, pero han logrado dármelo todo. Sin sus sacrificios, no estaría aquí enfrente de todos hablando en el día de hoy. Ustedes son mi fuerza para seguir adelante y continuaré haciendo todo lo posible para lograr todo lo que ustedes no pudieron. No fue nada fácil dejar a su familia, y menos viniendo a un nuevo país sin conocer a nadie o entender a nadie, pero lo hicieron. Y por eso estoy muy orgullosa de que ustedes sean mis padres. Los más trabajadores, los más humildes y mis fans número 1. Pa, los quiero con todo mi corazón. A mis hermanos siempre he deseado ser como ustedes y lograr todo lo que ustedes han logrado. Gracias por ser los primeros en cumplir tantas metas y hacerlo un poco más fácil para mí. Los quiero siempre. A todas las familias que abandonaron sus países para tener un mejor futuro para su familia, quiero reconocer sus esfuerzos, porque sin ustedes no estuviéramos aquí hoy. Somos una nueva generación y el futuro para los que estamos aquí y en nuestra comunidad. Y por eso seguiría estudiando para hacer la diferencia en este mundo tan extraordinario. As we approached the end of the year, we sat in classrooms for our final exams instead of our daily lessons. We gathered into the gym for senior awards instead of a pep rally or basketball game. One day, we were filling out permission forms, and before we knew it, those forms turned into scholarships and college applications. Today, we showed up to Charles Atkins Stadium, not for a game, but for graduation. Those names that were once mispronounced are being called one last time as we prepare to walk the stage. Seniors, if you have not heard it today, I am so incredibly proud of all of us. These past 4 years have definitely been a roller coaster ride filled with many ups and downs, tears and laughs, but we made it. We have conquered the inevitable, and we are still here. I am thankful that throughout the past 13 years, some of us have witnessed many things together. This is far from the end for all of us. It's simply a new beginning. To borrow the words of a classic American author who we were all quite fond of for his colorful books and rhyming words, Dr. Seuss once said, "Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you." It has been an honor going through these 4 years with you guys, and I hope you will always remember, once a Greyhound, always a Greyhound. Thank you.